Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cutting straight through the marketing hype surrounding a brand new product called Digital Profit Stack AI. We're going to objectively deconstruct this sales pitch. We want to see what this software actually promises, and honestly, more importantly, what it literally takes to run it in the real world. So if you're out there selling digital products online, you're definitely going to want to pay close attention to this one.
Let's be real. If you're a digital creator, an author, or really any kind of online seller, you already know the massive headache of juggling a million different tools, right? You've got products sitting over on Amazon, maybe Etsy or Gumroad. Then your emails are in one software, your social media designs are in another, and your analytics, well, they're somewhere else entirely. It's a mess. But what if there was a centralized solution for everything? What if all your digital products could live in one smart, AI-powered hub? Well, that is the exact promise we're examining today. So here is our roadmap for this explainer. 1. The digital creator's dilemma. 2. A unified promotion hub. 3. 3 steps to promotion. 4. Inside the command center. And finally, 5. The real setup requirements. Let's start with Section 1, the digital creator's dilemma. Okay, so let's really dive into this. Anyone in the online publishing space knows that making a digital product, whether that's a KDP book, a printable, a software template, is really only half the battle. The real nightmare, the part that actually drives your revenue, is the promotion. Most creators suffer from what the sales material totally accurately describes as a scattered workflow. It's that harsh reality of stacking up monthly software fees, dealing with clunky workflows, and totally disconnected tools for your emails, your bridge pages, and your ads. Honestly, the mental bandwidth required just to keep it all running often feels way heavier than creating the products themselves. The ideal state? That's a unified hub, a single, seamless space where absolutely everything works together, without locking you into those crazy expensive monthly platforms.
Just imagine a central engine right at the heart of your business. From this single hub, your product data feeds directly outward into your emails, social posts, ads, Pinterest pins, bridge pages, the whole shebang. It's an incredibly attractive proposition, right? You just stop bouncing between tabs and instead manage the entire life cycle of your digital product from one single dashboard. Which brings us to Section 2, a unified promotion hub. This is the proposed solution targeting that exact problem we just talked about. Enter the software we're breaking down today, Digital Profit Stack AI. Marketed as a self-hosted AI command center, it basically promises to turn a single, lonely product listing into an endless automated stack of promotional materials. The pitch here is that you can just import your scattered KDP books, Etsy listings, or even affiliate offers into this one single system, and then let artificial intelligence do the heavy lifting to enrich the positioning and generate all your marketing assets.
Moving right along to Section 3, 3 steps to promotion.
So how does this actually work in practice? How does a user go from a raw product idea or just a simple Etsy link to a fully fleshed out marketing campaign? Well, the sales material breaks the mechanics down into 3 distinct steps. Step 1 is installing the app on your own WordPress server. And hold that thought, because that is a crucial detail we are absolutely going to unpack a little later. Step 2 is importing your data. That could be a live Amazon link, an unpublished manuscript, or an affiliate product. And step 3, that's the payoff. Letting the AI generate your entire promotional suite, which includes emails, social posts, and even a fully polished portfolio website to showcase your offers.
Now, the mechanics here are meant to bridge a major gap for creators. They have this smart import queue that allows you to pull in live listings from places like Amazon or Etsy, automatically capturing the price, the status, and all that raw data in literal seconds. Then the AI instantly transforms that raw data into polished, beautifully formatted front-end portfolio websites. It basically cakes you from boring data entry to a slick, customer-facing design with absolutely zero coding required. Pretty cool, right? Let's take a look at Section 4, Inside the Command Center. So what exactly are you getting inside the dashboard once this engine is fully up and running? The system boasts a really robust stack of features that directly tackle those exact headaches we talked about earlier. We mentioned the smart import function that pulls in live marketplace listings, but it actually goes a step further by supporting unpublished KDP books. That means you can upload a draft manuscript and the AI will actually help you figure out your marketing angles before the book even goes live. Plus, you can forget about juggling a million design tools. It includes a social image studio with built-in image prompts for platforms like Pinterest and Instagram. It automatically generates all your campaign text assets from ad copy to emails and even throws in 3 distinct portfolio website styles to showcase your products like a pro. Now, throughout the pitch, the software heavily relies on this term self-hosted SaaS.
In plain English, this just means it is a WordPress application running on your own server. The massive benefit here? You're completely removing that third-party platform lock-in. You aren't paying some company $97 a month forever just to access your own marketing hub. However, and this is a big however, the trade-off is entirely on you. You are now the IT department. You are responsible for providing and managing that hosting infrastructure all by yourself. Crucially, this system uses what they call a bring-your-own API model. So instead of charging you hidden, marked-up monthly fees for AI credits, you just plug in your own API keys directly from OpenAI, Gemini, or Claude. This is honestly a massive shift in modern software. You pay the AI provider directly for the tokens you actually use, which means absolutely no middleman markups. You are completely in control of your own usage costs and how fast you scale. Which brings us to our final part, Section 5, the real setup requirements. So, what does it actually take to run this system in the real world? The pitch heavily promotes a one-time launch price of $27. But, as with literally any self-hosted platform, that entry price is only part of the story. Stripping away all the marketing hype, we find the true setup requirements. For your $27 one-time fee, yes, you absolutely get the WordPress app, the portfolio styles, and the AI generator workflow. But to actually make this thing work, you have to bring your own infrastructure. You need your own registered domain, you have to pay for your own monthly WordPress hosting, and you've got to fund those API keys we just talked about. Basically, if you don't already have hosting set up, this is absolutely not just a simple $27 investment. Furthermore, looking at independent reviews, we get a clearer picture of the technical reality of Step 1. Installation isn't just downloading some lightweight plugin and clicking Activate. No, it actually requires uploading a 70-megabyte backup file and restoring it onto a fresh WordPress installation using a very specific migration tool called WP Vivid. While the marketing claims this whole thing takes 5 to 10 minutes, let's be totally honest here. For a total beginner, restoring a full server backup is a massive technical hurdle that absolutely should not be ignored. And finally, we have to talk about the official earnings disclaimer that's buried way down at the bottom of the source material. It brings us completely back to earth. It literally reads, "This system is not a passive income or get-rich-quick scheme. It requires consistent action, effort, and commitment." And that is so true. No software, no matter how unified, AI-powered, or beautifully designed it might be, replaces the actual hard work of building a business. Sure, the AI can crank out 100 emails for you, but you still have to build the audience to send them to. Which leaves us with one final thought as you evaluate tools for your own digital business. Digital Profit Stack AI clearly offers a highly organized, super powerful way to centralize your marketing. But it absolutely requires you to be the landlord of your own server. So ask yourself, are you prepared to build and maintain this self-hosted infrastructure to gain some true independence? Or are you just hunting for another shortcut? It's a question only you can answer. Thank you so much for joining me on this